I'm Julian Biggs.
I'm Gary Belk.
We collectively are East-West Management, also known as Latitude 22. We develop villa projects here on Turks and Caicos. The best way I think of to answer that is through the words of our own buyers and owners here. They're very independent. They love the independence that we offer compared to some of the alternatives here. When they buy at the summit, they have their own little world. They also like our commitment to the environment and to original design and architectural expression.
Skylights aren't done on Provo very often. I think it's mainly because people are scared of having the heat come in. But with the glass and all the technology, you don't get a lot of heat gain from a skylight. You can look up at night and see the night sky and the stars. One of our customers described our villas as siblings, not twins. So you can tell they're from the same family, but they're not identical. We spent a lot of time here figuring out exactly how to divide the lot up so that we could get views from every bedroom and that those would always be safe, and that we've nestled them into the hillside rather than putting them on top of the hillside.
We designed the villas, but we also designed the entire mountain, which was always something we took very seriously.
There are constraints that are built in, and a second home is not a purchase that one has to make. So the second home needs to be the mood. Our homes capture that.
That's also somewhat the inspiration for all the curvature of it. Sitting in front of a curved window, which would have been much easier to not be curved. This thing had to be, custom ordered. The entire ceiling here is curved. The roof is curved. It's sketchy curved in 2 dimensions. Why? It's easier to do straight lines. But it's part of that same thing that it's subtle. It's kind of meant to evoke a more kind of holistic attachment to the place you're at. I love the idea that every time you come home, you come back to this sort of secret, magical place, and as you come in, the world just opens to you.
It's where you come to make your memories with your family and to have enjoyment. And it's an organic architecture that fits with the mountain. It blends in. The house has to meet the environment, and that's what we've tried to do. We've tried to sculpt this sculptural house so that it mimics the mountain, so that it fits in. Hence the living roof.
I think this is a first for the island. Our villas have these living green roofs.
And it's turned out quite well.
We're hoping that it becomes a thing here in Turks because it just makes sense every way you look at it.
It's what makes these houses blend in with the mountain. We don't want just those white blank roofs. We don't want to know there's a house down there. We try to camouflage it, and I think we've accomplished that.
One of the things about living roofs is one of their great gifts is to the other villas, not to your own. Mm-hmm. There's lots of gifts to your own, don't get me wrong. But what they do is they make everyone else's view better. It's a private cost, but it's a public benefit.
I think Jorg, though, says it best.
Okay, Jorg is our living roof expert consultant who's been working on living roofs for 40 years. In his German accent, he said, "Well, you just tell them that when the seabirds fly over your development when it's finished, they won't know you're down there."
And part of our eco-friendliness started when we planned the development.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want to go in and clear cut the entire mountain. We wanted to just carve out enough to build the house and leave as much of the natural vegetation as we can. I think we've done that. Our eco-vision started that far back. We do have some new planting, but we're not planting a full acre with palm trees.
It's a question of doing it in a way that's sensitive and that's thoughtful, mindful, and you have to work hard on that to really be an environmentalist. One thing we write about is that we're very parsimonious about the land. Blue Mountain has a very significant place in the country's past and future.